What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another 5-minute preview. This week, of course, it is the preview of Port Vale. Now, Carlisle United take the trip down to Vale Park this Saturday, the 26th of August. It is again a 3 o'clock kickoff, and it's going to be a very interesting game. I think Carlisle haven't quite found their mojo yet, but we've been playing okay. We're just struggling, of course, to stick the ball in the back of the net. Yeah, it's going to be a good game, I think. Anyone making the trip down to Stoke, it's one of our shorter trips of the season. So yeah, let's meet the opponents then in Port Vale. Obviously, they play their football at Vale Park, and they were founded in 1878. Their current manager is Andy Crosby, and as we've said, their stadium is Vale Park, which holds 15,036. Miles to miles from stadium is 153, which, as I said, is actually quite short for Carlisle this season, which is ridiculous to say that it would be 306 miles round trip is a short trip for the season. Last season, Port Vale finished 18th with 49 points, which is probably what Carlisle want to do this year, finish about 18th with that amount of points. And their current position is 9th in the table with 7 points. Looking at their previous 5 games, all these games are now competitive. Their first game of the season was a 7-0 thrashing at the hands of Barnsley, and that was in League One, of course. I think that result made everyone think Barnsley were just going to walk the league, and Barnsley obviously haven't done much since. But Port Vale then knocked Fleetwood out of the EFL Cup with a 3-2 win. They beat Reading 1-0 at Vale Park. They went to Bloomfield Road and got a 0-0 draw, which seems to be Blackpool's specialty this season. And then at the weekend, they beat Charlton 3-2. And I watched the highlights of that game, and it looked a bit of a scrappy game, if I'm going to be honest. It looked a bit, Charlton looked a bit all over the place, but Port Vale still had to go to the Valley and get a result, and that's what they did, and came away with that 3-2 victory, give them another 3 points. So it's been a pretty good start to the season for Port Vale for sure. If you take away that first game, they haven't lost, but obviously they bounced back from that first game really well to get the win in the cup, and then 2 wins in the league and the draw at Bloomfield Road. Looking at our head-to-head then, obviously we played them a few times in League 2 over the past coming years. The last time we played them was in 2022, which of course was that 3-2 game, and that was that 3-2 game where I believe Thomas Hawley played against us. I was on the bench. The 3-1 game, not 3-2, and I remember that game. Obviously, Owen Windsor scored for us, and then Port Vale just hammered us after that. We had 2 0-0 draws consecutively, and then we've shared the wins and losses. In the key battles, then I've highlighted the goalkeepers. I think Conor Ripley is. I know he conceded 7 on the first game of the season, but I think Conor Ripley is a really good goalkeeper, really solid goalkeeper. Obviously, spent a bit of time at Morecambe last season. I think he's a top keeper, and we've got Thomas Hawley on our side, who again. Is a top goalkeeper, so I think the key battle this week is going to be between the goalkeepers. I think both of them are going to be busy. I think Carlisle shown against Exeter that we can create opportunities and test the goalkeeper. So there you go. There is my thing, and there's my prediction as well for the game. I think it's going to be a 1-1. I'm not 100% sure if Carlisle have really found that mojo yet, so I don't think we're going to go down there and get a win, but I think we're defensively solid enough to get a point at the game and not lose the game. As you can see, I'm predicting my starting lineup there. We got 10 out of 11 last week. The only person that I got wrong is I picked Luke Plange, and Simo went with Ryan Edmondson. So 10 out of 11 is not bad. And I'm sticking with that sort of 4-3-3, 4-1-2-1-2 formation that Simo picked last week. And there will be my team. So I would start Thomas Hawley, Jordan Gibson, Paul Huntington, John Mellish, Finn Back, Jack Harmer, Callum Guy, Owen Moxon, Dan Butterworth, Sean Maguire and Sam Lavelle. So the only change I would make from last week's game against Exeter is I would bring in Dan Butterworth to start. I thought he looked really lively when he came off the bench. And I would have the bench of Anderson, Robinson, Joe Garner, Ben Barkley, Ryan Edmondson, Luke Plange and Alfie McCalmont. The other fixtures for this weekend are on your screen there as well. Some big games to look forward to there. Peterborough Derby, Wigan Barnsley, some great games there. But what do you guys think? What would your starting XI for the Carlisle United game be? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, let me know your predictions for the game, whether you are a Port Vale fan or of course a Carlisle fan. If you're new here, why not subscribe for some weekly Sky Bet League One content, mainly of course looking at Carlisle United with reviews, previews and much more. But for now, I have been CU04. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
I never miss that fact. Taking big swings, put your hand to the bat. Put me in the ring, you'll go out out in a bed, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light.